Hello and welcome to another crochet lace tutorial. Today we'll be making square number 1, and this is a variation of the square that we made in issue 9 of the series. This one is using cool tones, so we've got the pale blue and the mint bringing a lovely freshness to the design, while we have that pop of colour coming from the mustard. Really is very beautiful. Shall we have a look what we'll need to get started? For square 21, we're going to need 5 colours of yarn. We're going to need navy that came with this issue, white, mustard, our pale blue, I've only got a little bit of pale blue left at the moment, and some mint. 1.75mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and a stitch marker. We're going to be starting with navy yarn. We're going to make a magic ring. Make a cross on 2 fingers, turn your hand over, go under the first loop, pick up the second, make a little twist, and then make a slip knot with the yarn just there. You can then take it off your fingers and it's ready to use. We're going to start with chain 1, which we're not counting as a stitch this time. And then we're going to work 12 double crochet into the ring. You can pull your magic ring tight. And we're going to join with a slip stitch, but we're going to be joining our next colour. We're going to be joining white yarn. So we're going to go into the stitch as if to slip stitch. Have your white yarn ready and complete your slip stitch in the white yarn. And that is round 1 complete. You can then cut the navy yarn. Round 2, we're going to start with chain 3. And that counts as our first treble stitch. We're then going to work 1 treble in the next double crochet. Chain 3. We're then going to start our repeat for this round, which is treble in each of the next 3 double crochet and then chain 3. We're going to do that 3 times. So treble in the next 3 stitches. And chain 3. And we're going to do that 3 times. That is 3 times there. Then we're going to work 1 treble in the last double crochet. And we're going to join with a slip stitch to the top of our starting chain, just here. And again, we're going to be changing colour. So we're going to be changing to our pale blue. Have the pale blue yarn ready and work the slip stitch in the pale blue. And that is round 2 complete. You can now cut off the white yarn. Round 3, we're going to start with chain 4. That counts as our first treble stitch and chain 1. We're then going to work 1 treble in the next treble stitch and chain 1. We're then going to start our repeat for this round, which is treble, chain 1 3 times in the next 3 chain space, and then treble, chain 1 in each of the next 3 treble stitches. So that's treble, chain 1 3 times in the 3 chain space, and then treble, chain 1 in each of the treble stitches. So that is our repeat, and we're going to work it a total of 3 times. I'll show you what it looks like when we've done that. When you've worked that 3 times, we're then going to work treble, chain 1 3 times in our last 3 chain space. Then we can treble in our last chain stitch, chain 1, and we're going to join to the 3rd chain of our starting chain of 4, and we're going to be changing back to white yarn. So go into the stitch and work your slip stitch with the white yarn. That is round 3 complete. Round 4, we're going to start with chain 1, and we're going to work a double crochet in that same space that we ended the last round. So it's the 3rd chain from our starting chain. Then going to work 1 double crochet in the chain space, and we're going to start our repeat for the round with 1 double crochet in the next treble, and then 1 double crochet in the next chain space. That is our repeat, 1 double crochet in the next treble, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, and we're going to repeat that all the way around. I'll show you what it looks like when we've done that. When you've worked that repeat all the way around, we're going to join with a slip stitch to our first double crochet, and we're going to be continuing with white so we can work our slip stitch in white. That is round 4 complete. Round 5, we're going to start with chain 1 and double crochet in the first double crochet. It's the same stitch you ended the last round. We're then going to start our repeat for this round, which is chain 5, miss 2 double crochet and double crochet in the next. So chain 5, miss 2, double crochet in the next. That is our repeat. We're going to work it 15 times, and I'll show you what it looks like when we've done that. When you've worked that repeat a total of 15 times, we're going to chain 2. We're going to miss the next 2 double crochet, and we're going to join with a treble to our first double crochet, but again we're going to be changing colour. So we're going to start our treble in the white yarn and work to the last part of the treble, and then we'll be changing to navy. Have your navy yarn ready and finish your treble stitch in the navy. You can leave the white yarn attached this time, and that is round 5 complete. Round 6, we're going to start with chain 1 and double crochet in the same space. We're then going to work one of our special stitches for this square, which is a 3 chain picot. So we're going to chain 3, and then we're going to work a slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook, so back where we started. That is our 3 chain picot, and it makes a nice little bobble. We're then going to chain 5. Now we're going to start our repeat for this round, which is 1 double crochet in the next chain space, a 3 chain picot, and chain 5. So that is our repeat, and we're going to work it a total of 14 times. I'll show you what it looks like when we've done that. When you've worked that repeat a total of 14 times, your round will be looking something like this. And then we're going to work 1 double crochet in the last chain space. We're going to chain 3 picot, chain 2, and we're going to finish with a treble into our first double crochet, and we're going to be changing back to our white yarn. So as before, work the treble up to the last part and then pull through the white yarn to complete the stitch and change colour. We can then cut off the navy yarn, and that is round 6 complete. Round 7, we're going to start with chain 1 and double crochet in the same space. Then going to chain 3, pass over your first picot and work a double treble in the next chain space. Chain 7, and work another double treble in the same space. Chain 3 and double crochet in the next chain space. And that is our repeat for this round. So we're going to be working chain 3, treble, chain 7, treble, chain 3 in the next chain space, then double crochet in the next chain space. You're going to do that 7 more times, and I'll show you what it looks like when we've done that. When you've worked that repeat 7 times, we're going to chain 3, treble, chain 7 and treble in the next chain space, chain 3, and we're going to join with a slip stitch to our first double crochet, and we're going to be changing to our mustard yarn. So go into the stitch, have your mustard yarn ready, and work a slip stitch in the mustard yarn. We can leave the white yarn attached, but that is round 7 complete. Round 8, we're going to be using our mustard yarn, and we're going to go straight into our repeat with this round, and we're going to start with double crochet 2 together over the same and next space. So the space that we're in, we start our double crochet 2 together, working one part, and then the next space. Then work them together. That is our double crochet 2 together. We're then going to work 2 double crochet in the next 3 chain space, double crochet in the next treble, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the 7 chain space, double crochet in the next treble, and 2 double crochet in the next chain space. So that is our repeat. We're going to work that repeat a total of 7 times, and I'll show you what it looks like when we've done that and how we finish off our last repeat. When you've worked that repeat a total of 7 times, we're going to finish with a partial repeat. So we're going to work our double crochet 2 together over the same and next space, 2 double crochet in the chain space, 1 in the treble, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the 7 chain space, one double crochet in the treble, 2 in the last chain space, and we're going to join with a slip stitch to our double crochet 2 together. You can then cut off your mustard yarn, and that is round 8 complete. Round 9, we're going to be using our pale blue yarn, and we're joining it to our first double crochet 2 together from the previous round. We're going to start with chain 3. That counts as our first treble. We're then going to start our repeat for this round, which is chain 1, miss the next stitch, and work 1 treble in the next stitch. And we're doing that 3 times. chain 1. Then in the 1 chain space, we're going to work 1 treble, chain 1, 1 treble, chain 1, 1 treble. So our 1 chain space is just there, and we're doing 1 treble, chain 1, 1 treble, chain 1, and 1 treble. Chain 1 again, and then we're working 1 treble in the next stitch, chain 1, miss the next stitch 3 times. So 1 treble in the next stitch, chain 1, miss 1, 1 treble in the next stitch. Chain 1 again, then we're working 1 treble in the next stitch, chain 1, miss the next stitch 3 times. Treble in the next stitch, chain 1, miss 1, 3 times. Then we're going to work treble 2 together over the next and second along stitch. So we're going to miss our double crochet 2 together in the middle. So we're missing that stitch, we're going into that one, working the first part of a treble, then miss that one and go into that one, and then work them together. And that is our treble 2 together. And that is the end of our repeat. So we're going to work that repeat 6 more times, and I'll show you what it looks like when we've done that. When you've worked that repeat 6 more times, we're going to finish with chain 1, miss the next stitch, and treble in the next stitch 3 times. Chain 1, then work 1 treble, chain 1, 1 treble, chain 1, 1 treble in the 1 chain space. Chain 1, treble in the next stitch, chain 1, miss the next stitch 3 times. Then treble in the last stitch, and join with a slip stitch to the 3rd chain in the starting chain, and we're going to be slip stitching with our white yarn, which is at the back here. So we're going to pick up our white yarn to do our slip stitch, and then we can cut off our pale blue yarn, and that is round 9 complete. Round 10, we're going to start with chain 1. Then we're going to start our repeat for this round, which is double crochet in the 1 chain space and double crochet in the next stitch 4 times. That's 4 times there. Then double crochet in the next 1 chain space. Then in the next stitch we're working 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet. 1 double crochet in the next chain space and 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and we're doing that 4 times. One double crochet in the next chain space, and then we're going to miss the next stitch, which is our treble 2 together, and that is our repeat. So when we start our next repeat, we're going to be missing this stitch, this treble 2 together, and starting our new repeat there, and we're going to work that repeat 7 times. So the repeat is 1 double crochet in the 1 chain space, 1 double crochet in the next stitch 4 times, 1 double crochet in the chain space, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, then 1 double crochet in the chain space, 1 double crochet in the next stitch 4 times, then 1 double crochet in the next stitch and miss the next stitch, which will be your treble 2 together. That is your repeat. We're going to do it 7 more times, and I'll show you what it looks like when we've done that and how we finish off the round. When you've worked that repeat 7 times, all we need to do to finish the round is to join with the slip stitch to our first double crochet. We can then cut off our white yarn, and that is round 10 complete. You can see we've got a lovely star shape going on there. Round 11, we're going to be using white yarn again, but we're joining it in a different place. That's why we cut it at the end of the last round. So this is where we ended the round, and we're joining our white yarn to the last chain space. So it's at the top of the point, the chain space just there. Join in your white yarn, chain 1, and work a double crochet in the same space. Then chain 3, miss 3 stitches and double crochet in the next. Chain 5, miss 3 again, double crochet in the next. Chain 5, miss 4, double crochet in the next. Chain 5, miss 3, chain 3, miss 3, and double crochet in the 1 chain space. So that is our repeat for this round. So it starts with that double crochet in the 1 chain space, then chain 3, miss 3, double crochet in the next, chain 5, miss 3, double crochet in the next, chain 5, miss 4, double crochet in the next, chain 5, miss 3, double crochet in the next, chain 3, miss the next 3, and start your repeat again. So we're going to be working that repeat 7 more times, and I'll show you what it looks like when we've done that. When you've worked that repeat 7 more times, we just need to join with the slip stitch to our starting chain, and we'll be joining with the mint yarn. Have your mint yarn ready, and work your slip stitch with the mint. You can then cut off your white yarn, and that is round 11 complete. Round 12, we're going to start with chain 1 and double crochet in the same space. We're then going to start our repeat for this round, which is chain 1, miss the next stitch and work 4 double crochet in the 3 chain space. Double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next 5 chain space, chain 2, then in the next 5 chain space we're working 1 treble, 1 picot, 1 chain 4 times. So that's 1 treble, picot, which is chain 3, and slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook, and chain 1. We're doing that 4 times. That's 4 times there. Chain 1 again, and then work 1 double crochet in the next 5 chain space. 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and 4 double crochet in the next 3 chain space. So that is our repeat for this round. So we're working chain 1, miss the next stitch, 4 double crochet in the 3 chain space, double crochet in the next stitch and double crochet in the next 5 chain space. Chain 2, then work 1 treble, 1 picot, 1 chain 4 times in the next 5 chain space. Chain 1, double crochet in the next 5 chain space, double crochet in the next stitch, 4 double crochet in the 3 chain space, And finally 4 double crochet in the 3 chain space. So that is our repeat. We're going to work it 6 more times. Then we can work a partial repeat. So our partial repeat, we're working exactly the same. We're just skipping that last 4 double crochet in the 3 chain space. So if you want to go ahead and work your repeats and your partial repeat, I'll meet you back here when we've done that and we'll have a look at how we join the round. When you've worked your repeat 6 more times and your partial repeat, we're going to end with 3 double crochet in our last 3 chain space. And we're going to join with a slip stitch to our first double crochet. You can then cut off the mint yarn. That is round 12 complete. Round 13, we're going to be using navy and we're going to be adding in some fancy corners to turn our circle into a square. So where are we going to be adding in our navy yarn? So this is where we ended the round here. And we've got our sections with our picots. Now our sections with our picots start and end with 2 chain spaces. And we're going to start our first corner in our second 2 chain space. So it's after all your picots and trebles in this one here. Join our navy yarn there. We're going to work chain 1 and double crochet in the same space. Chain 3. We're going to miss the next 6 stitches. We're going to work in the 1 chain space and we're going to work 1 double treble 3 stitch cluster, chain 5, 1 double treble 3 stitch cluster, chain 5, 1 double treble 3 stitch cluster. So your double treble 3 stitch cluster, we go around the hook twice and we're working a double treble up until the last part of the stitch and leaving that on the hook. We're going to do that 3 times for a 3 stitch cluster. So you'll have 4 loops on the hook, round and through all 4. Then chain 5. And another double treble 3 stitch cluster in the same stitch. Chain 5. And 1 more double treble 3 stitch cluster. And chain 3. Miss the next 6 stitches and double crochet in the 2 chain space. And that is the little corner complete. And we're going to work that 3 more times to make 3 more corners. So we can fasten off the navy yarn. And your next corner is going to be at this point here. So we're going to rejoin the navy yarn to that second 2 chain space after your picots again. So it's your second one here. And you can see where your corners are going to be if you sort of square off your square slightly. So we've got 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So if you want to go ahead and work 3 more corners, I will show you what it looks like when we've done that, and we'll have a look at what we do from there. When you've worked all 4 of your corners, you can start to see that the shape is coming together now and it's looking a little bit more square. And that is round 13 complete. Rounds 14 to 16, we're going to be using white yarn throughout, and we're going to be doing exactly the same as what we did on square 9. So rounds 14 to 16 are a repeat of what we did on square 9. So what we'll do is I'll link you back to the video for square number 9 and follow on from rounds 14 to 16. It's the standard border rounds that we've been doing on most of these squares. So rather than repeat it again here now, if you want to have a little look at the video for square number 9 or have a look in your magazine at square number 9, and we're going to do our 3 border rounds, then I will meet you back here and we'll have a look at our finished square. And here we have our finished square. This one is just lovely. I really enjoy the way we start with a circle, move to a star, and then finish with a square. That changing of design is just so pretty. So I have already gone ahead and woven in my ends and given it a little press. All we need to do now is pop a little number in the corner so we know which square it is. This is square 21, and then we can store it with our other squares until we're ready to start putting our throw together. But that is everything for the tutorial today. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.